Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
Oh, good. You don't sound scary at all.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Uh-oh, spadoodlios. Yeah. Oh, can I even go across this? Is this just a dead end? Oh, it wasn't. That's cool.
Look at the size.
Oh no! Whoops. Where? What? Oh yeah! Right. Wow. Alright, no. Screw this combat. I'm just gonna look at that thing. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, did we already get the guys up there? Alright. Cool. Oh, nope, there's one left, isn't there? You wanna throw a sabotage right around there? Yeah. Whoa, it's a burst fire one. Oh, you got to them first. These are some good soldiers. Come on. Stick your head up. Stick your head up. Can you just throw from there? Cannot. I'm ready. Really? Alright. Get a little closer and I'll rush him.
Commander.
Nihilus!
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot!
You killed Nihilus.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell.
How dare you call them creatures? The Turians are wonderful.
Shot him.
You're saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren.
That's so, like, convenient that this guy was here. Imagine if he wasn't there and I'm just like, I don't know. I just showed up and he was killed by the Geth. Yeah, it sucks. Geth's super bad.
I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack.
Is that mothership the thing that we just saw?
Everyone.
Is that
if I'd been
that thing was
be dead too.
pretty crazy.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance.
I'm amazed they didn't look behind the crates.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's
Suddenly, very excited, very urgent. You know, oh, you were taking a nap? That's cool. We gotta go. That was loud. What the heck was that sound? Oh! Oh, well, the Geth found you, sir. Can I use fun abilities? Ooh, yes I can. I can map them, right? Map warp. Yeah. That's definitely the best one. Nice. I wouldn't have even known they were there if they hadn't shot at me first, so that was pretty good for me. Oh man. Oh, big guy running. Big guy running. Alright, we need shotguns here. Friends, we need... That was awesome. No, I should continue to use the sniper to get that guy. Oof. Can't quite hit him from there. Got him. Who are you shooting at? Oh, there's a guy there. Hook it up. Try me. Come on. I can see the end of your head right there. Oh. Alright, I gotta be more careful. I almost died there. Alright. It does feel like the game's relatively optimized. I mean, I'm not getting, like, loading screen. I mean, I get it was just a loading thing, but in general, it's pretty good. Oh, Vader showed up. All right. I skipped that cutscene the first time I played it, and I was so confused why I was suddenly disarming bombs.
Shut them down.
They're coming, and they're here. All right. One up here. Just get into a spot where they can't get to me. It's very, very impressive ass muscles there that Shepard has to be disarming the bomb with. Ooh. Oh, whoa, no, let's heal. I'm stuck. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that barrier was... Well, I can check. Yeah, Ashley, not a great time for a barrier there. You know, maybe like... Oh, that's pretty cool. That's like a full, solid thing. Don't love the burst fire because I feel like I'm wasting shots 2 and 3, but not terrible. Oh my goodness, that's a strong punch. Where's the last one? Right here. Getting the sense that there's something over here, perhaps. Since I didn't have to deal with this area at all. Maybe there's a little thing with some goodies. Maybe I'm an idiot. Yep. Cool. Let's heal again. Yeah, I gotta be more careful. It's a little bit harder than I remember it being. Just, like, not hard, just in that I would always run out right in the middle of, oh, sick. I will absolutely use that. Can I not use heavy armor? Is that what it is? Or medium armor? Can I only use light armor? Because if so, that's pretty weird. Squad, Vanguard. Really? Advanced? Oh, I can use barrier. Sick. Oh, and I've got 6 points now? Okay, well, all... Yeah, pistols and shotguns are your thing. All up... That's a great one. Tactical armor. Oh, here, medium armor. It's under tactical armor. Okay. Unlock barrier. So then my next level up will go here, there, and there to give myself barrier. So that I can block. I'm completely lost. Where am I? So that I can create that kind of shield and block myself from shooting people. Won't really get into cover that nicely sometimes. Got him. Is that it? I think that was it. Yeah. Play a little game of Frogger here. Easy. I'm sure I'll mess that up every other time. Too many games, too many controls, I get them all mixed up. not a puzzle. Not a puzzle at all. Just mashing the A button. Yeah, I know that that's there. I just want to look around a little bit. It's got to be something over here, right? I mean, this is an area. Really? Yeah, I knew there was something. Hey, that's pretty good stuff. Let me actually look at that. Armor absorbing, physics threshold, cooldown reduction. Yeah, I guess I'll give myself that. I'll give her... Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, well then I'll give him that, or her that, and him that. That's a cool one. I didn't see that. Right, so she can only do those things. There's a different pistol that does quite a bit more damage. I don't know why we'd ever use a pistol, though. Oh, you know why? Because Caden's going to be the only one who can... he should actually probably be using a pistol, if he's not already. Because I'm good with a shotgun and a pistol, and he's only good with a pistol. Wow, that's way better. And you can use the... Oh, wait. Do I have 2 scimitars? Oh, perfect. Perfect. You can use that, I guess. I mean, there's no real need. I probably shouldn't just be giving people weapons that are better. Oh, these are Krogan and got it. this is the one that's bad? Oh, well, that's sad. She looked awesome in that pink armor. I hope there's like a storage place where I don't remember if there is, like a locker. I think that's literally what it is, where I can store that, because that's like a fun thing to have just for... I say that, and then I'm gonna never put it on her again. I'll just sell it.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Whoa.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
I mean, when that happened to Saren, it seemed pretty chill, and it also didn't explode. I wonder why. Right? Like that's a weird one. I don't get that. Is it really 3?
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Oh, he's going all Kill Bill.
This human must be eliminated.
She's just like, yeah, duh. Like, you didn't have to grab my face and say that. I got that one. I knew that much.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Yeah, okay, her model's way more detailed than I remember it being. I can see, like, pores. That's pretty crazy. That's very impressive. Though it is... I do still feel like the animations are exactly the same, and they were very robotic, so that's kind of disappointing.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw...
No, I saw a vision. I saw a prophecy.
death.
Alright.
Nothing's really...
Alright, Commander, we're gonna bring you to a nice padded room.
Captain Anderson.
How's our exo holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I wonder if I could have said, like, oh no, that's a terrible idea. That shouldn't be the case. Bye-bye. And if they would have actually, like, done that.
The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why.
But we don't know that.
With that beacon.
I mean...
You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything?
It's just kind of weird to say that, you know.
What Saren was after?
I saw a vision of our Lord and Savior red flashing video shorts. Yeah, I don't want to sound like a crazy person. Oh, he still says that he has a vision. After I say, like, I don't know, he's like, oh, I had a vision.
A vision of what?
It wasn't a warning. It was
Geth, maybe.
Crazy.
Slaughtering people.
I really actually couldn't see what it was. I think it was that, but...
To the Council, Shepard.
What do we say? I had a bad dream? I love that line.
Stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll stop him.
I'll find some way to take
Oh, he still says it. Weird.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre.
This is very much like we're driving you towards here's what the game's about. You're gonna go on this path. It's like you're playing D&D and they're like, and then there's this mountain with these crazy gates with a cave behind them. The gates look like they've been worn and there's signs of tampering as if somebody broke in through the gates recently and went into the cave, and you're like, I want to check out, there's a brothel in the town. I want to, let's go back to the town.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
Good thing we learned about that earlier.
And see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want
I'm sure that'll go really well.
We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, so now I think is a good time to go through the codex. So I'm going to turn off my video and just let the narrator sort of talk through the stuff. I'll just go from the top to the bottom. There's probably a more logical order, but whatever. Hard to think of what that would be.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations. 50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kajay, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens. The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems. After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious. The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it. Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Salarians joined the Council. For many years, they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation. The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity. The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel Conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The Terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the Terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the Terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war. Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight, ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hardsuits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies. Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
So I'm gonna I want to see if there's one on the First Contact War, because I actually don't remember that well. Okay. So, first settlement on the moon. Then there was a settlement on Mars. Then we do fuel extraction on Saturn. I don't know what Jump Zero is. I don't know what to think of that. Yeah, then this was the big thing, finding that on Mars, and then Translation finds the Mass Effect relay which we were then able to use to jump. Oh, I don't remember this. Okay, that's... let me pull up EZO and see if that's a thing. Oh, well, it'll explain it. Yep. It's radiation. I mean, EZO is element 0, which is what's used to generate Mass Effect fields, I think. It also, exposure to it tends to give people biotic abilities. Hey, there's the most important one. There's me. Cool. Yeah. So this is the beginnings of biotic abilities. Which is interesting. I wonder if... I don't think they ever touch on that. I wonder if other species were exposed to EZO, and that, which is element 0, and if that's how they got telekinetic abilities. Like, I wonder if that's how biotics came for every species, or if some, like the Asari, who are really, really, really good at biotics, already had some ability or something. I don't know. Curious. Okay, so this is... I guess we had not gone through the Mass Effect relay yet? Maybe. Not sure. Yeah. But it's not like a thing where you can be like, oh, I'm going to expose myself to EZO, because you'll probably just die. This is where you would have been if you had chosen War Hero. This is where you are if you chose... the one that I chose. I think this is the one that you're on if you chose Ruthless. I think it's just in a row like that. Okay, cool. So it was 6 years ago that that everyone was killed on Aku's. Upgrades, don't really care about that. Don't really care about that. It's just my profile. Oh, look at that. You were born on Earth, but you never knew your parents. A child of the streets, you learned to live by your wits and guts, surviving in the hidden underbelly of the metropolises of humanity's homeworld. Eager to find a better life, you joined the Alliance military when you came of age. You volunteered for an expedition to Aku's, a lush world on the outskirts of Alliance space that had suddenly dropped out of contact. Arriving on the surface, your patrol found the settlement intact, but no survivors. At nightfall, the Thresher Maws struck, mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the surface. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to a gruesome death. 50 Marines died on Aku's. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. Heavy. Is there an EZO thing? Did I skip over that?
Combat hard.
It would have been in, like, science. I guess weapons, armor, and equipment. Funny. I thought that there was a whole thing on EZO. We must have to learn about that, because I'll definitely play that one. I'll probably go, like, every once in a while, I'll just check and see if there's a bunch of new stuff to look at, and load those up.